Happy Friday, Magee families. Here is our weekly video message. The Dousman Transportation asked me to state a couple reminders for you about school bus safety. The first part is going to be when we're waiting for the bus. So while students are waiting at the bus stop, when the bus is approaching, everyone should get in a line and wait at least 12 feet back from where the bus door will open. So there needs to be enough space between the bus and the students and adults waiting to approach it. When students are departing the bus, they should immediately walk away from the bus. If they must cross the road to get to their home or their bus stop, they need to wait for the driver to cross them, and then they will continue to walk away from the bus once they have crossed. If you need to walk down the road or get your mail, the bus company asks that students and adults wait until the bus pulls all the way away. Don't ever walk down the side of the bus. There are many blind spots on a bus, and the drivers need to make sure that they can see each student has departed and that the bus is able to pull away. So parents, please have this discussion with your students that are waiting for the buses. Remember, while waiting at the bus stop, you should stand at least 12 feet back from the bus and the doors. When leaving the bus, the student should immediately walk away from the bus to the front, and if they need to cross, then they need to wait for the driver to signal to them, which is typically a hand wave, that it's okay to cross, and then continue walking away from the bus. And then if for some reason you or your child needs to walk down the road to get the mail, just wait till the bus pulls away and it's out of sight. One of the things I would also appreciate for you to talk to your students who ride the bus about is these 4 simple rules. Stay seated, face forward, talk in a quiet voice, hands, feet, and body are to yourself. The bus drivers are driving the bus to make sure that kids get to and from school safely. And if students aren't staying in their seat, if they're not facing forward, if they're not talking in a quiet voice, and their hands, feet, and body are all over the place, it makes it very difficult for the bus to be safely driving. So this weekend, please take some time, if your children or child rides the bus, to go over the safety reminders from Dousman Transportation, as well as these 4 simple rules that I just shared with you. Yesterday, Dr. Plum, Kettle Moraine School District Superintendent, sent out a 25-26 school year calendar vote. And in that calendar vote, there are 3 options that we are asking you to choose one from to vote on. Option A is similar to this current calendar school year. There are no significant changes. Draft A is consistent with how we have done things in the past. So if you go to your email, you can click on that option A and see what the calendar would look like. Option B will increase instructional time per day at the middle school and high school by 10 minutes. And then this means that the elementary schools would start 5 minutes later and end 5 minutes later. So instead of starting at 8:32 when our school song plays, we would start at 8:37, and instead of ending at 3:30, we would end at 3:35. And that's option B. You can click on option B as an option to see what that would look like. And then option C incorporates changes in option B, adds 2 more days to winter break, and moves 2 professional development days from August to within the school year on October 3rd and February 16th. This option extends option B by 4 days. Now, one of these options, I cannot remember which one, I believe it's option B, allows us to be done by May 29th. What we need to remember, and I think there were some questions around this, is that according to the state of Wisconsin law, public schools cannot start before Labor Day. So when you're thinking about, if we're getting out in May, does that mean we start earlier in August? No, we cannot. State law says public schools cannot start before Labor Day. The only time a public school in the state of Wisconsin can start before Labor Day is if there's exceptions made. One example, in one of my previous districts that I worked in, they had construction, and the start date of construction needed to start earlier so that they could get it done on time for the next school year. So the state of Wisconsin gave that school district the option to start in August before Labor Day because of construction reasons. So there has to be a reason as to why a public school has to start before Labor Day. So there wouldn't be any change for that. So just take some time, review those 3 calendar options, and vote. And we will take all of that information that we gather from parents and from staff and choose the option that best fits. So thank you for taking the time to do that. So what's happening? Homecoming 2.0 next week. So Monday's Pajama Day, Tuesday's Fall Color Day, Wednesday is Jersey Day, Thursday's Hat Day, and Friday is Magee KM Spirit Day. Don't forget, if you want your child to retake their school picture, that is on Tuesday, October 22nd. We have our first Magee Scoopy Night coming up at Culver's. That will be on Tuesday, October 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. And Culver's donates 10% to Magee Elementary School in the PTO from the sales that we make that night. So we hope to see you on October 29th. Staff are already signing up to participate in that fun event. Don't forget to save the date, actually a couple dates. Our Fall Scholastic Book Fair is October 21st through October 25th. And then the PTO-sponsored Book Fair Monster Mash is on Thursday, October 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. So mark those calendars. We look forward to seeing you. And remember, you'll soon, probably within the next couple weeks, be getting sign-up geniuses for parent-teacher conferences on November 4th. Those are from 11 to 7. And then, of course, I've already seen some families entering names of veterans in the form. If you know of any veteran that would appreciate a letter of thanks, a letter of gratitude from our students, please take a second in the e-newsletter to click on the link and add their name and information to the form, and we will make sure that they get special letters of thanks sent to them for Veterans Day. This is an updated image of our upcoming October and November events. As you can see, I added Culver's Scoopy Night on the 29th, and I added the November 7th PTO meeting at 9 a.m. If you have any questions at all about anything that was in this video or anything that's occurring at the school, please don't hesitate to reach out to me through a phone call or email. I'm happy to have that conversation and have a chat with you. I hope you all had a wonderful week. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all on Monday. Take care.